Journalistic investigation. South Korean scientists have learned how to produce gold artificially, but the technology remains unprofitable. June 2025. Special report for Grani Realnosti. Gold from a test tube. Has the alchemist dream become a reality? For centuries, humanity has sought ways to turn cheap materials into gold. From medieval alchemists to modern physicists, this idea has always held a magical appeal. And now, in 2024, a group of South Korean scientists from the Institute for Advanced Materials at KAIST, Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, has presented the world with a technology that could be revolutionary: the artificial production of gold in a laboratory. On the verge of science fiction. How it works. The essence of the method lies in nuclear transmutation, changing the structure of atoms. Scientists bombard mercury and platinum atoms with high-energy neutron beams, changing their nuclear structure so that gold is produced as a result. This technology uses particle accelerators, ultra-precise lasers, and controlled quantum fields. One of the project participants, Professor Kim Yong-ho, said in an interview with MBC TV, "We have actually synthesized gold. This is not an imitation or an analog. It is real gold, corresponding to the chemical formula Au. The price of gold is higher than gold itself. Although the scientific result is stunning, the practical side is disappointing. 1 gram of such artificial gold cost the laboratory approximately $1.8 million, while the market price of a gram is about $70. The technology requires enormous energy costs, the use of complex equipment, and most importantly, incredible precision in nuclear reactions. The slightest deviation will result in a radioactive or unstable element instead of gold. Why are they doing this? At first glance, it seems pointless to create gold at a cost of millions of dollars when it can be extracted from the earth. But South Korean scientists have other goals. 1. Military and space applications. Gold is a key material in the electronics and aerospace industries. The ability to create it in isolated laboratories can provide strategic independence. 2. Fundamental research. The process of nuclear transmutation helps scientists better understand the properties of matter, quantum interactions, and the structure of the atomic nucleus. 3. The future of industry. If the technology becomes cheaper, which is possible with scaling and new energy sources, then in the future we can talk about partially replacing traditional mining. The world holds its breath. The news caused excitement in the scientific world, but also skepticism. Western researchers compare the technology to nuclear energy in the 1950s. At that time, it was also extremely expensive and dangerous, but decades later, it became an everyday reality. American theoretical physicist Julian Becker of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology commented, "This is a technological feat. So far, it is useless in a market sense. But it is precisely such steps that mark the beginning of the future." Conclusion. The gold of the 21st century is knowledge. South Korean scientists have proven that gold can not only be mined, but also created. So far, it is expensive, difficult, and done for the sake of science. But who knows, perhaps in 20 years, the cost of a gram of artificial gold will decrease hundreds of times, and humanity will forget about mines, quarries, and the environmental disasters associated with mining. Perhaps we are on the threshold of a new era, where it is not the metal itself that is valuable, but the technology used to create it.